Hey guys, once again I'm back to a more serious topic, and this time it's all about global energy crisis. Yeah, in our country we are witnessing a coal shortage. There is 135 power plants, that is thermal power plants, to convert coal plus water plus steam plus turbine towards electricity. So out of 135 power plants, we have just left out 16 power plants have been left out with zero coal, because 70 percentage of our electricity is done through this power plants, and it's all about importing from Indonesia, Australia, and it's all about South Africa. From all these countries we just import, and only 60 percentage of coal has been manufactured from our country itself for our domestic purpose. But right now, due to the pandemic situation of this 2020, the demand was less, and after this post pandemic situation, the demand is increased, and people have started building a lot of buildings and a lot of homes, etc. So the demand of electricity is in large, and right now we are fearing something called a darkness. 2012 was the last stage where global outcome of electricity was shut. It's all about just like that, because in global way, in UK, in European countries, we can see this fuel, that is gas, which is being used for filling all this vehicle, has been to empty. All these gas stations are into empty because of all this crisis. There is a hell of in demand for all this, because of lot of price being increased in all this fuel sector and all this gas sector. And another side, in China, there is a huge demand of coal, because right now, after post pandemic situation, again people are demanding Chinese products, and because of that they need a lot of electricity. And China had a plan to increase electricity in their own country itself, and in that way they just failed economically towards the worst, and that's the reason being the entire population of our globe is facing this global outcome. So energy crisis is something which is gonna shuttle it out all normal people in our country, because business and all this production companies, factories, etc. would be shut down. Energy is really required. Without electricity nothing can be worked. you know I see a dangerous signal, because a lot of people would again lose their job, and it's very hard to digest out, because before few days, like before few weeks, we just saw that Facebook was shut for few hours. We were just mad. I don't know how this would be, because states like in North India, we have already seen that lot of current shutdowns in 15 to 14 hours, and I don't know how it's gonna impact all over this particular India. And it's all about surviving, and you have to save the energy. If you're not using it out, please do shut your lights, because the high risk is coming. And if you are having any unhealthy persons in your home, their life would be in danger in middle of all this COVID-19. All these stuffs. Energy crisis is a biggest difficult. This coal is in demand because of this rainy season in our country. People are not able to do it, and all those power plants, they are not able to convert it, and it's time to think seriously that our country is in danger right now. India is in danger, because India is the second largest producer of coal in the world. It's all about, and fourth largest country to keep in stock with all this coal. It's all about just few countries, they are producing all this coal, like which I said, Singapore, and in Pakistan there is a place, and you have in Russia, you have in Indonesia, you have in South Africa, and in China. First place it goes towards China. They just import, or I mean, they just export nearly 50 percentage. 50 percentage of coal has been done in China. Second place goes to India. I don't know how this particular situation would be controlled, but danger signal is on. So please have a thought on it. I just thought to read it out in a way where people must understand what it is happening. When I read this particular news, when I just convey to my family, they just ignore. Right now, when I see they are talking to me and they are asking me, I just feel proud. When the social media, they didn't discuss about this particular things, people was not serious. When now it is a problem, people are just asking me about all this, and that's the reason why I just thought to do a video in a cleanly way. So I hope people would be understanding what is the crisis is all about, and how we are gonna manage is a question mark. So have a thought on it. Please save energy. Energy is everything, and this future generation is gonna suffer a lot. Take care. Have a nice day.